Good morning, Dan. Yes, it's a packed program here this morning. As you say, focus really on technology, innovation, digitization, really the things needed to grow the economy on this continent in specific. With me, I have Heather Johnson from Ericsson Global, the head of sustainability, to tell me just how big businesses like hers can also do good for the continent's developmental agenda. Heather, good morning. Thank you for joining us. As I'm saying, a big corporate company like yours, is it possible for you also to set something aside to help advance the developmental goals of the continent?
Oh, well, it's a pleasure to be here. It's exciting to be here in Cape Town and at the World Economic Forum in Africa. Ericsson's stated company purpose is empowering an intelligent, sustainable, and connected world. And so we're here talking about how the fundamental of mobile broadband technology can really help countries within Africa across the globe to really meet the sustainable development challenges that they're facing.
And just how can technology from a company like yours advance that agenda?
Well, as we see it, we firmly believe that mobile broadband really is the sort of the backbone and will help to underpin both access. We're at a 50-50 moment here around the world where 50% of the world's population is connected online and 50% isn't. So we really need to put our effort into really approaching that 50%, getting everyone online, and then it is really what you can do with that platform, whether it's looking at education and access to that, access to healthcare. I mean, a number of things that you can do from that platform, and that's what we're here to talk about today.
There's no disputing, as you say, what technology can do for advancing the education, the health goal. But, for example, in South Africa, the reality is spectrum is a problem. Data costs are really high. How can a company like yours assist in helping this government to bridge those very big hurdles that we need to overcome?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely in partnership. And that is something we are working with, for example, the Broadband Commission for Sustainable Development. We have a number of partners. MTN, our customer and operator here on the continent, is a major part of that group, and we're really looking at interventions where we can drive accessibility and affordability to enable this 50% to come online. And so, of course, not only is technology required, but an enabling policy framework, and clearly thinking about spectrum and thinking about the policies that will really unleash the power of the technology solutions is essential.
So, Heather, how do you lobby today? Who do you lobby to bring across what Ericsson wants to do in terms of advancing that developmental agenda on the continent?
Well, certainly from the sustainability perspective, I can say that what we want to do is concretely show the benefits of mobile broadband. So we think that that is a powerful way to really advocate and, as you say, sort of lobby for continued investment and really understanding of this essential infrastructure for national development. So we've had a number of interventions really on the continent. The Millennium Villages project that was really started was one of the first ICT for development projects that started in the early 2000s, but really leading all the way up today to our education program, Connect to Learn, bringing 120,000 students, really enabling access where they haven't had it before. So we really believe that by demonstrating concretely the positive impacts, working in partnership with our customers like an MTN, with government ministries, that we are able to really demonstrate the value and drive it.
Thank you very much, Heather, for joining us.
Thank you.
Dan, so as you can see, those are part of the discussions from big technology companies like Ericsson, as Heather explaining what it can do, access, all important for addressing really critical issues of health, education that are not only challenges here in South Africa, but also the continent. And that's what leaders and business people like her will be discussing here. As I said, a very full, packed program at the World Economic Forum on Africa in Cape Town today.
Thank you very much, Lindsay Dendricker, on the ground there at the WF in Cape Town.